The Fort Slongo Battlefield. This area used to be a fort during the American Revolution. Today it is now a shopping plaza. Who knows if there's restless spirits here? It's time to find out. My name is Nicholas. I am a young paranormal investigator in search of proof of the spirit world. I am also a person that can easily sense and feel spirit energy around me. I am joined by my grandmother, Helen, my uncle and cameraman, William, and my father and executive producer, Nick. We will search for ghosts at some of the world's most creepiest haunts. This is a haunted legacy. A historic landmark in the town of Fort Salonga, New York, is the Fort Slongo Battlefield. This took place on October 3rd, 1781, like the sign reads. This area used to be a fort during the American Revolution. Today, it is now a shopping plaza. Who knows if there's restless spirits here? It's time to find out. We all planned the trip and headed out. It was cold out, so we dressed warm. When we arrived, we got our gear together and started investigating.
This one here?
Yeah, just push it.
We searched all around. There were a lot of cars in the parking lot, so we walked around slowly and carefully.
Now today, in 2015, it's now...
Let's get a car.
I took my iPad mini out and started recording. I started to breathe heavily for no reason. But we all still continued walking by the shopping plaza. I did not know for sure what the heavy breathing I was experiencing was from. We kept investigating and doing EVP sessions, and we didn't feel or receive anything. My grandma Helen caught frostbite, so we walked her back to the car to wait for us to be finished. We walked towards the sign. We tried to do an EVP session by the sign, but we couldn't because the cars were driving by very fast. An artifact was found at this spot, a musket ball. It was used during the Battle of Fort Slongo. We wrapped up our investigation. I didn't feel anything but the heavy breathing I experienced by the shopping plaza. Since we didn't really capture anything but the breathing, I'm going to explain the paranormal activity that happens here There had been claims of hearing gunshots in the early morning and hearing the sounds of battle taking place while there was nothing going on around the area. Now, I'm going to explain more of the history here. Early on the evening of October 2nd, 1781, 50 men from the Connecticut line, commanded by Captain Richards, and 50 more men from the dismounted dragoons, commanded by Captain Edgar, crossed the Long Island Sound in boats to raid a small British garrison outpost on Long Island. At the break of dawn, Major Trescott, Captain Richards, and Captain Edgar attacked the fort with a frontal assault. The battle was over in just several minutes. The Fort Slongo Battlefield was once an open area of fields back in 1781, when the war took place. But although we didn't capture any ghost evidence on camera, I felt some heavy breathing by the shopping plaza. But the big question is, was the heavy breathing from my imagination, or was it from something else? Our conclusion to this place is, we hope that whatever spirits are haunting this place move on from this field that is now a shopping plaza. We will all never ever forget the war that took place here in Fort Salonga, New York.